So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. Breaking news. Simon Ekpa loyalists in the southern east of Nigeria has hit the streets asking the military and the police to vacate the southeast, happening currently, and they have proposed 40 states in the south, in the Biafra land. Mr. Ralph, this is just coming out, Guardian newspaper, currently. What would you have to say concerning this?
That's a good news. Very, very good news. A good news in the sense that they have been making this, this announcement in the past that the military, the police, the paramilitary, I mean all the forces that are not using guns, the forces that are using guns are the military. They should vacate the barracks. There are various establishments in Igbo land because the new country, new nation, emancipation of Biafra is already taking place. So that if they actually vacate their various barracks, Biafra military forces will do what? Enter, occupy. We are going down to southeast, the entire Biafra military forces in diaspora to occupy the barracks. I don't know what to understand. Where Nigerian army preoccupied. Then again, the police establishments and institutions in Igbo land should be occupied by the Biafran police, security operatives. So it is not going to be something that will generate blood. And we have been telling Nigerian nation that our declaration of Biafra referendum is overdue. So why petting what is right to become wrong and the pampering what is wrong to become right? So it has been an instruction even since Orabeza has been harping on it that it is right time the military, Nigerian military, should vacate Igbo land for Biafra to occupy. Okay, what is it that is bringing this bad news? You have been often hearing or sensitized to the issue that Christian genocide going on in Nigeria is 100% on against Igbo man. The Igbos are the tribe I know on the continent of Africa that have refused Islam right from onset. Though they are the oldest. If you go to the history of Africa, Igbos are the oldest tribe in Africa. Someone is saying Egypt. Egypt was there. They are the Carthaginians when the Hannibal and Carthaginians and the Romans were fighting over supremacy in the northern Africa, and they find out that those northern African countries were blacks in those days. They chased them down to southern River Nile, while their white counterparts occupy the entire northern Africa now, and they are all Europeans. I can name them: Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Libya. What do you call these people again? Egypt, Libya, Tunisia. They are all European ethnicities. I'm telling you, if you observe their hair, their skins, the Igbo man is the oldest. We actually vacated Middle East many years before our Lord Jesus Christ. So we settled down here and occupy where we are today before you talk about the Songhai Empire or your empire, Benin Kingdom, blah, 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 blah. And then we found ourselves in this current British arrangement. And the reason why I'm giving you this history is that we are the owner of where we settled today. We did not fight anybody. We did not fight Nigeria. Nigeria is the one that fought us in 1967 after slaying many Igbos. Igbos in their millions were slain by the Nigerian military forces. And that was what brought ISOR that actually compelled, Chukwemeka Odumegwu to declare Biafra, May, to be precise, that first, 1967. So now, the issue on the ground is that after the war, Nigeria did not allow Igbo man anymore. They could not reintegrate Igbo man into the political leadership of the country. They could not even compensate or pay reparation to the Igbo man over genocide, persecution of, 1967 to 1970 that lasted, of course, 6 months. So what is going on now is that for peace to reign, United Nations member nations, they are right now together, providing solution on how this part of the world will not escalate. If it escalates into bloody pogrom, I think other countries on this continent are going to suffer heavy economic blow. Why? If Nigeria happens to get problem, war, I think the neighboring countries that are going to suffer. So that's why we're trying to do it, achieve Biafra amicably. It's not something that should cause fight or war. Ever faithful followers, boys in Igbo land, they are still remain untouched. And this is what has been generating ripples, headaches among the Nigerian political idiots who think actually that Igbo man will bow down before Nigeria Fulani soldiers. Igbo man will bow down before all the political bandits that have been, ransacking the economy, stealing the, public funds, public taxpayers' money. We said no to it. Provided you could not allow us to be part of Nigeria, it is obvious that we are not here and we are not part of here and we can never be. So what happened right now is that the men on ground, the people that are Biafra loyalists, I mean the Biafra agitators, not only followers of Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lovers, people that love him, what he's doing, they are there to occupy where Nigerian military forces preoccupied before this conflict. See, no war. The people that were being killed by Nigerian military forces in the past in Igbo land, we've taken the record. Prosperity and Providence is going to pay Nigeria. I don't want to know who is listening or not. Samuel Okoto is there canvassing for Islamization of Nigeria. Igbo man said no, and that is what is breeding this problem and bone of contention. Right in the north, where Fulani man thinks that everybody will be bowing down before Muhammad and Allah. See, let me tell you, the men on the ground, the Biafra military forces, they have come to stay. There was a country before called Biafra, and it's not an abomination for someone to have a country like that in place. So what happened now is this. It is a good development. We love that. EPA supporters, EPA followers are there. Those are boys that are saying Kanu is the right Africanist, human rights activists we have on the continent of Africa, that they should at least live with Kanu forever. And you can see emancipation of Biafra. These are part of the features, indicating Biafra is fast approaching. Nigeria is not strong enough to stop Biafra, as I've been saying it right from onset. Because in 1967 to 1970, they failed to do that. And they will always be failing to do that. Woefully to stop Biafra. They will be failing woefully to stop Biafra. And currently, you can see what Nnamdi Kanu is going through. While people that are sponsoring Fulani bandits, killing across Nigeria, they are all free. Fulani bandits, they are all free. Fulani terrorists and the Fulani herdsmen, they are all free. While innocent Igbo youths are being killed. Enough of this nonsense. If some other boys like it now, let them start it. But a word is enough for a wise man. Nigeria should advise their military forces to vacate Igbo land.
Well said, Mr. Raf. Talking about freedom, Benjamin Netanyahu, the warlord himself, during the independence celebration of Israel, made another assurance to the Biafrans that Biafrans will definitely get their freedom, and this has sent a serious panic to the Aso Rock. Mr. Ralph, what would you have to say about this Benjamin Netanyahu statement?
Yeah, this is not a threat. It's a national broadcast, a regard of Israeli celebration of their independence, maybe in the month of May, of course, 1948. Because it's obvious that State of Israel was declared in 1948. So what I'm trying to say is that he has not committed crime. He's not a threat to any nation in the world. That the Jews, the Israeli themselves, are asking for returning of most of their, brothers, black Jews, white Jews, scattered all over the world. It is the right time they come back, and this is part of what Bible says when New Jerusalem, shall be, restored. That's when Israel recognizes Jesus. You know what it means. So the statement of Benjamin Netanyahu is a tantalizing one to all Igbos, to all black Jews, that the time is here. The time of Biafra emancipation, the time of Biafra restoration is here, and it is no crime. If he's sending chalk or chalking or fire or server electric wire, high tension to Aso Rock, they should take it. They are the one playing politics on the head of Igbo man, stealing all our mineral resources, pocketing it personally, using it to develop their own land and region, abandoning Igbo land. The time for Biafra to take what belongs to them is here. We are not praying for war. Nigeria doesn't even have the strength to fight war. Nobody in Nigeria is ready for war. Nigeria government is not ready to fight war. Nigeria government has not succeeded on fighting cattle rearers that are killing Nigerians, let alone facing Israel or USA or facing Igbo man, accompanying Igbo man for war. Our youth, our farmers, our fathers and mothers in the village that they have been killing over time, many years. Enough of that rubbish. Enough of that rubbish, and it has come to an abrupt halt. It's not going to continue anymore. So what I'm saying is this: we are not going to fight. They should vacate Igbo land right now, and I'm telling you, it is a good news. Benjamin Netanyahu's statement is a welcome one by the entire Igbo communities, the entire Igbo, people in diaspora and in Biafra land. We are aware of our ancestral link, strong blood ties to the Jacob or Israel, as everybody knows them. We are part of them, they are part of us. So if Benjamin Netanyahu says that, it is not a crime. It is a welcome statement.
Finally, Ngozi Orabweze responded to Southern of Sokoto because of what she said about no election in the Igbo land. Now Southern replied her saying that she's not the president. Now Ngozi Orabweze has told him that you people should stay out of power for only 3 years and see if you're going to survive it. The Igbos have been out of power since over 50 years, and they have been independent and still a threat to you people that have been in power for years. What would you have to say about this coming out now?
Igbos are out of power for, let me say, 60 good years, because from 1966 till now is 60 years. That was when our dear uncle, Thomas Omunnakwe, JT, John Thomas Omunnakwe Aguironsi, the man called Ironside, aka, was toppled in a bloody coup led by Theophilus Danjuma. He's still alive. Yakub Gowon, he still lives. And Ramat Morotola Mohammed, he died in 1976. These were the military officers that toppled Aguironsi and killed him. Since then, the Igbos were out of power. Look at the Fulani. Fulani did not witness power from 2023 to 2026. They are shouting, they want to die. Igbo man left power since, denied of power since 1966. 60 years now. Igbo man is waxing strong, building southwest economy, mid-belt economy, core-north economy, northeast economy, building southeastern economy, still looking further to help Ghana, live well. Economy of Ghana today, ask Ghana, is Igbo man. Go to Tanzania and question Tanzania and Zambia, is Igbo man. The Southern Africa is there, doing well, Igbo man is there. I'm telling you, only 36 months, denial of the Fulanis, power. Egunje, 36 months, where Fulani no test power, Fulani one die. Fulani one go fight Tinubu because Tinubu no allow Fulani for 36 months. 3 years. Nigeria deny Igbo since 1966 till today. 60 years. Do you know how many months that makes 60 years? Oga, 60 years. Igbo man is still waxing strong, making money. No poverty in Anambra State. Let me assure you, I'm from Anambra. We no test power, we do on our own. Fulani man, only 3 years where Tinubu denied them power. Now Fulani man one die. Threatening Tinubu, threatening everybody. Carrying gun, enter church, they kill Christians. While Igbo man was denied of power since 1966 when they kill Ironsi. Oga Yoruba and the Fulani, they should stay on their own. Igbo man must go. If Yoruba want to stay with Fulani, live in Nigeria, good. We are not living with them. We are going. Biafra must go. That is the point. We are going. Come court me. Let's go to court. As I'm talking on camera, carry me go Abuja High Court. I will tell Tinubu, tell Malami, tell Arufai in jail where he is. Attorney General of Federation, waiting be that in them. Arimowolo, that Yoruba, all this group of James Omotocho, we no law, we go they talk nonsense in the court. I will tell them in their face, Igbo man denied of political leadership. They don't steal anything from Central. Today, Igbo man is waxing strong economically. Lowest in poverty rating in Nigeria, even not across West Africa and Africa at large. So, Saddam Hussein should go and prepare himself well. Biafra is going, come what may. Or Ngozi Dr. Abueze responded too well. Statement made by Benjamin Netanyahu in that regard of Biafra, emancipation. Benjamin Netanyahu is a role model in Biafra restoration. What about Donald Trump, Mr. Truth, the President of the United States of America, one of the erudite, champion of Biafra restoration. One of the erudite champions of Biafra restoration is Donald Trump, that occupies the office of White House currently. And come what may, Saddam Hussein must, I said MUST, abide by the international law, or else. Fulanis, they are the most the cowardliest tribe in Africa. They perpetrate acts of arsonism, acts of cowardice, and acts of terrorism across Africa. They cannot come face to face. They move by night, annihilating, decimating, neutralizing, unaliving, demising people, innocent villagers, community peoples across Nigeria. All these are criminal activities of cowards. We are Igbos, more brave, more emboldened, more bold than the Fulani nationality. Saddam Hussein should take his time. He has failed on his Islamization agenda. Pull him and all terror sponsors in the north, east, northwest, north, entire northern Nigeria.
So, Mr. Raf, finally, let's end it. The northern elites have told the Biafrans to relax, that their brother Peter Obi will be the next president of Nigeria.
No. Don't ask me for further. Obi would have been. Thank you. Obi is the owner of this current administration. Thank you. He won in Kano. He won in Abuja. They rigged it massively because they were Fulani. They had an agenda, an agreement, serious one, with this current man, Tinubu. Under his own supervision right now, Igbo man was not employed, appointed anywhere in the federal agencies. It's only Fulani and Yoruba. No, don't mind what they are saying. Don't mind the Fulani. We are done. We're okay. Fulani, you can't entice me or entice Nigerian Igbo people about or over Obi's election. We've seen it all. Why is it that you did not give it to him when he actually won it, 3 years ago? You did not give him. Use your own office, your official capacity, your position to rig him out and give it to a Yoruba man. We are done. We are not relying on Obi's mandate, no, or Obi's leadership, political leadership. If you give him, he is on his own. He might be Nigerian president while we are putting everything in order in Biafra land. We are not actually opposing Obi. You can use him as our son. He could help build Nigeria. He can build and come back to Biafra. He's our son. So there's no problem. But I totally disagree with you that we should relax. We are not going to relax with the enemy. When you are eating with dangerous men, especially Fulani men, or the spirit, what do? You use very long spoon. You use long spoon. So that's it. We know what we are observing. Fulani Janjawis, under the leadership of Saddam Hussein, playing games to Igbo man, to deceive Igbo man, is not possible. Oga, the game is over. We can never rely on Obi's presidency or leadership if you give it.
Thank you very much, my viewers. You've heard it all.
You're welcome.